god, the amount of drip and pizzazz I have found in my travels today. Most of it I'm just gonna show y'all in the finished video because it's like bigger stuff, but I'm trying to like thrift everything I need right now because A, everything is expensive, and B, I find some really cool items. So I'm in the process of making like a gallery wall type thing, so I was looking for some unique frames, and I just want to show you these because I'm still like, I'm so shook that I found these, and I don't know. Okay, they do have, well, one of them has like a name on it, City Craft Inc. Can you believe can you believe this? Look at, these are little pieces that, like, I don't know if this is plastic or like, I think it's some kind of acrylic. But I love the Memphis vibe. That's like kind of what I'm going for. And this is exactly it. Like, can you believe it? Can you actually believe it? I don't know what I'm gonna put in here yet, but oh my god. And then you're not ready for this. You're not ready for this. It's like, this is glass, I'm pretty sure. Well, I don't know, it's hard to tell, but it's like very sturdy. And they're little dice, but they're like a lovely pastel, and they are thick and textured. These are like actual dots that are like carved in. Can you believe it? People are staring at me. That's okay. Now, I tell myself that I'm just there for like home decor items, and I try to avoid the plushie section because I have zero self-control. But this wasn't even in the plushie section. This was just there. And I was like, I cannot pass this up. Are you kidding? It's a Neopet. I don't remember what his name is, but he's the penguin one and he's pink. And it has a seal tag. Do these still work? It has a seal tag. It's sealed. This was $2. I don't know. I think he's supposed to be this cream color. So I don't think this is dirt. I think this is, he's supposed to be like that. I gotta learn from, like, I gotta go thrifting on Mondays more often because I think that they like restock on Sunday. Because this is the amount of drip and pizzazz that my new apartment is gonna have. The tricky thing is I found some shelving stuff and some organizers, which is awesome because that is important right now. But I'm looking for like tables, and it's so tricky because all of the tables at thrift stores are like this really heavy old like oak furniture that I just don't want to bring up the stairs. Like, I'm trying to find mostly like metal stuff because A, it is a lot lighter, and B, then I don't have to worry about Strudel chewing on it because Strudel will not chew on metal, thankfully. But I lucked out. Like, I'll show you guys the bigger stuff when it's in the apartment because it's just like in my trunk right now. Also, there's a, you can't see it. But I got a beautiful wall hanging, which I'll show you when it's up. I got all these things for a couple dollars. I'm losing my mind. I'm so excited.
Building furniture at time.
Okay, so this video is going to be a whirlwind because this whole process was a whirlwind. If you have ever moved, it's a whirlwind. So there's a lot of furniture building. This is a shelf that I got from Walmart, and it's the Mainstays thing, like the Walmart brand, whatever. It was such a nightmare to build. Like, I built other shelves, and this one was just, look at the back. Look at the back. It's literally like cardboard. And it's so heavy. And this is also, it's just a whirlwind. There were so many people just coming in and out. But I hated that shelf. I'm going to show you guys everything when at the reveal at the end, because this was a whirlwind. But this is another shelf. This is a shelf that I found at Goodwill but it was originally from Target, and this one was a lot easier to put together, even though it was like another cheap shelf. So I don't know if like there is like a Target version of that shelf that's also around $30. I don't know if that's any better, but this is a lamp shelf that I got at the Goodwill that was originally from Target, and this is technically a shoe rack. I saw this on like a quote-unquote hack video on TikTok where people use these. This was also another Walmart item, and people use these shoe racks that they put over their door, and they use them to store Squishmallows. So I thought that I could just use it for like general plushies and whatnot. And this wasn't super difficult to put together, but I did make some mistakes. A lot of this stuff is very janky because I made a lot of mistakes because I just wanted to get it done. And there's this, I was under the assumption that it was like that thing that I showed you guys before where it was like a metal mesh, but this was like a fabric mesh. So I thought I could maybe paint this and make it a nicer color, but I cannot because it's a fabric mesh. So it's black. That's what it is. I'm pretty sure there is a pink version, but I could not find it. This is what they had. So I'm still like I have mixed feelings about it. I'm okay with like the gray, but I'm not a huge fan of that black mesh. I don't know if maybe eventually I will make something else to replace that, but you'll see at the end. It is very cute, but I think I messed that up. You can see. So I was out and about grabbing some things for the new place, and now it's hailing, so I don't want to drive, so I'm taking a break. And I found this at the Big Y, which I don't usually go to, but it's a mini chocolate cream pie, so this is a perfect nice little serving that I could eat in my car. And then I grabbed an orange vanilla seltzer because that sounds amazing, and they don't have that at my usual grocery store. I'm not gonna drink all this in one go, but you know, I have it. I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna blast the AC for a little while. There's a man coming up to my car, just making sure we're all good. And I got some little friends in the passenger seat, and I'm just gonna relax for a little bit. Okay, first scoop action. Ooh! The top is like a whipped cream, but the rest of it is frozen, so it's a bit chilly for the occasion, but you know. Looks like... Oh! Oh, look at that! Here we have the result of that white heart shelf that I showed you guys last time. I did dull down that pink a little bit, but I think it came out really cute. And this thing I got from Michael's. Once again, I saw the people on TikTok doing it. This was relatively cheap. Unfortunately, during the building process, my camera just decided to not focus. So this is the footage that I have. But you know, if you were ever curious about what my vision is like, because it's very poor, this is it's pretty accurate. Pretty accurate representation of what my vision is like without my glasses, in case you were curious. But I saw a lot of people on TikTok using these carts for like making these chronic illness / disability carts, and I wanted to make one, and I thought it would be like a cute sort of end table type thing, and it's so cute and amazing, and I love it so much. And look, I can just like trail it around me. That's part of the whole point, is that I can like put meds in there and then trail it around the house with me. And look how fun, look how cute. I will show you guys the end results of that later, but I'm still working on it. These little heart things I got from Bed Bath & Beyond. This is me laughing at the skeleton that I put in my doorway because I thought it was hilarious. I still do. And especially with the combination of this cute little watermelon leg and then... Anyways, a lot of my posters unfortunately got kind of wrecked during the move and also storage. So this guy I managed to salvage by, I put these little felt decor things that I had laying around. I put those on there. So this is one of the annoying things that I've discovered. Is this switch, this outlet. Hold on. Let me take you to where you have to go to turn it on. All the way way down here, it's these. What the fuck? It works when you're up here, but that outlet downstairs has to be turned on before that switch will work. So whenever I get home, I just have to remember I have to turn all of the switches on, otherwise none of these switches work if I don't turn on those ones downstairs. But I'm so excited. Can you look at this carpet? Look at it. Fucking carpet. Oh my god. And now we're back to building more furniture. This is what I use for my desk. It's actually a picnic table, so I just had to kind of fold this out, which is fine. And also my shelf, which I just moved from point A to point B, so I didn't have to take this apart and put it back together again. So I'm grateful for that. You can see the lamp next to it. Look at how nice that looks. And here's me setting up my robots so they are back in their proper placement. It takes a very long time. It is obviously sped up, so it doesn't look like it takes a long time, but there's so much like wiring that needs to just be organized, and it's a mess. And then here's me setting up my desk really quick, and it's not finished yet. And here's me setting up the bed, which I was very excited about because it makes it finally feel like home. These stretchable comforter things are a nightmare, but I managed to do it. And then you can see all of my things were in space bags, so that was really helpful for the move. And then you can see them kind of slowly deflating in the background. But I love this little space. I love it so much. Look at that. I think this is the point where I just kind of leave it for the video, even though there's still arguably a lot more that needs to be done. Just because it's like a lot of little things and it's a lot of adjusting, and I feel like things are going to take ages to get exactly how I want. So perhaps I will do like an updated video talking about where I put things and how I situated everything. But for now, here's the shelf. It was at the other place, that's the same shelf, but it's just set up at the new place a little bit differently on the top. This was the lamp. This is how this looks now. I'm gonna show you guys what this looks like in the dark as well, because it's way cooler. That's that currently. I have this currently, which I'm still figuring out. I'm still figuring out exactly what I want to be on here and what I'm using most frequently and where Vector's gonna go. So for now, his home is here because I have other stuff on my desk. But I don't know, maybe I'll keep him there. Maybe that will be his home. Maybe he'll be somewhere else. This is one of the shelves that I got. I got this at TJ Maxx, and it was on clearance, and it had been there for a while. I think it's because it was dirty, but also this design, this is not like bent. This is not broken. This is purposefully like arched. So it's a bit weird for displaying stuff. So I'm still kind of figuring out exactly what I want here. But for now, these guys are kind of here temporarily. I kind of want this to be like a mango and DVD shelf on the bottom here, and then maybe I can put them on top. I don't know. I'm gonna experiment. I'm gonna put things, wherever. I like how it looks for now, but I put this above my bed because even though I don't have a bed frame, I feel like it kind of gives the vibe that I have one. Like I feel like it's kind of like, oh look, it's like bed shaped, but I had to put it up pretty high because I didn't want to hit my head. So that's the bed. It's basically the same. It's the same bed. It's just at the new place. That is that set up. It's very cute. It's very cozy. This wall is just completely blank right now. I still have to figure out what I'm gonna do there because I kind of want to keep with this theme. I don't even really know what it's called. Is this like seapunk, where it's like pastel and like ocean things? I got this ocean thing and this ocean thing and kind of some blues and teals and just general pastel colors, or is this like a pastel vaporwave? Like, I don't know exactly what I'm going for, but kind of oceany, but also neon and also pastel. There's Strudel. There's her setup. She's still getting used to everything, but this is what she's got currently, and she's free to come out at any time. We got the carpet going. She makes wonderful little tippy tappies. She's tired right now. She doesn't want to put up with me. She is tired because it's the middle of the day. I mean, it's when Tribble sleeps so that she can wake me up in the middle of the night. Yeah. And this was the poster. I'm gonna put like a sticker or something on that little white patch, but I think the little fabric things look good. I think those look fine in terms of, it's tricky. The windows are really kind of throwing off the lighting because it just keeps refocusing. It's very bright in here, but it's just because I have this window. Maybe if I turn this way, you can see a little better, perhaps. This is my desk setup currently. It's the same stuff, but it's just here now. And I'm trying to do like a more open book system with my planning and stuff, because if I can't see it, it doesn't exist. So I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to have that clear. Usually I have like a pile, but I'm trying to just have this so that I don't have to pile everything off when I want to open it. I got this at Target, and this is just some little organizer, but what I do is I put the things that I need to do, I put those stamps at the top, and then when I finish, I put them in the bottom. So then it's like a very visual indicator of what I need to get done today. And then once it's all done, I'm like, okay, cool, I'm done, I'm good. So that's what that is. This is the shelf that I was working on before. We have my keychains. This is the other shelf that I was working on, which is rose gold and a little bit of like greeny corrosion color, but it's very hard to see on camera. There's a little bit more. But I really like how that came out, so that is where that is currently. And this, look at how big these closets are. The one issue, are you coming out? You can say hi? You don't like the floor? Yes? Okay. They're massive closets, as you can see. The problem that happened is that the doors were rotting and they just wouldn't stay on like the track. They were this like sliding doors. They wouldn't stay on the track. The doorknobs were falling apart, kept falling off in my hands. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get curtains because I feel like that would work and would be a lot less work than trying to fit new doors in. So I got this tension curtain around the curtains, but I accidentally got curtains that were way too small. It was supposed to be 84 inches and I got like 62 or something, just like really too small. But actually, I kind of like it because then I have this top shelf area visible, but all of like the mess is covered. So I have kind of like another built-in shelf. So I think at some point this is not like the finished end result of how I want this to look, but I think at some point I'm gonna install some lights in here and then I can have like another display shelf. I think that's pretty neat. And then this is a mess. This is just clothes. Clothes and everything that needs to like have a spot, basically, you know, it's just a mess. I got these really cute buckets. I got a couple of these from Job Lot, and this is where I store Strudel stuff. So this is her hay, and it's a lot easier than those like big rectangular bins that I had to stack because I had to take them down every time I needed something. So this, because they're like upright and cylindrical, it's a lot easier to get to. So that's her hay, and then we got shoes, and this is where her wood pellets are for her litter box. So it's a lot easier to get to. I have my paintings here. This is the finished shoe rack set up with the plushies. I'm still definitely messing with it because in the video that I saw, they only filled it with Squishmallows. But I feel like somehow I don't know, I feel like that I feel like that wouldn't work just because it's this weird thing where like if you put a bigger plushie in there, then you have to put smaller ones in the next one because otherwise they get like squished like this. So it isn't quite exactly how I want it to be just yet because like, for example, look at how cute they are, but if I put anything above them, they get squished. So I'm still trying to figure it out. It is very cute, but I have to kind of rearrange to see, like, I think this looks very nice. Like, I think this is very cute. But like, his ears are kind of squished, and then you can see like the butts. And I will show you guys this when the lights are off as well, because I think it looks very nice at nighttime. And then this is the living room area, which I think I did pretty good at just like getting everything in a spot. Everything has a spot right now, but I'm still very much in the process of figuring out where things go. This is the Walmart shelf that I was ranting about at the beginning of the video. I think it looks okay when there's stuff on it, but like you just can't look that close because then you will see the backboard is cardboard. It was such a nightmare to put together. It took like 3 days to put together that one shelf, and everything else took me like under an hour. Like it just this was one of the things that I was talking about at the thrift store that I had found really cheap, and I think this is something, if any of you guys know more about this painting, please let me know, because this is a print, this is a recreation, right? But it has this like expensive brand on it. I just picked it up because I thought it looked really pretty, and I thought it would look very nice in this space, but that's there for now. I found this CD rack at Goodwill as well. I might paint this. The thing is, people always get mad when you paint wood, but like I feel like this is really busted wood, so I might paint that at some point because it's not really my color aesthetic. This is what I want this to be, like my filming area. I have this cute little rug, but some of this stuff got kind of destroyed when moving them, so I kind of want to make this a little bit more presentable before everything is situated here. This is another shelf that I found at Goodwill. This is another thing that I want to paint, but I fear that people will get mad at me because they'll be like, no, you have to keep the original wood. If this is something fancy and like unique, let me know. But I mean, it is unique. It's beautiful. But like, I do want to paint it. Just please don't get mad at me. Like, it's in my house, you know? I got it for like $2. Like, it's really not. But there's not much on here yet because I want to paint it first, and also I'm still kind of figuring out what I want to do there. I have my little printer set up, some plants. Over here I had this beautiful arch window, and I screwed some hooks into the ceiling so that I can hang some plants off to the side there. I was gonna put like a plant at the very top, but I was like, how am I gonna water that? How? So I put it sort of next to them, so I'm hoping that looks nice when that is done. This is the gallery wall that I'm working on. I still don't have pictures for this frame or for that one. This one I found at another Goodwill. It's kind of holographic. It's like this, do you see this triangle holographic stuff? So that's awesome, but I still have to figure out what to put in it. These are the Neopets that I found at Goodwill. I found another Neopet, can you believe it? This is what I put in that frame for now. It's this picture of like a neon fish. And then I have my little birds and miscellaneous pictures. I have my keyboard. This was another Goodwill item that I found because I was looking for a bulletin board. And I believe this was originally like a TJ Maxx type of thing. And I think it looks straight. But I had a nightmare of a time hanging this because do you see how this is poking out and then this is not? Because I measured it so that it's like even on the wall, but the actual hardware in this is uneven. So like this is screwed slightly higher than this one, that like mounting hardware that's drilled into this. I didn't have a drill. I didn't want to bother. But this is kind of like my to-do board where I type out all my to-do things, and I have my little, Sanrio has free printable calendars, by the way, so go check that out. If you have a printer, hello, free cute Sanrio calendars for every month. And I've been using my typewriter to type out on these little sticky notes, because I thought that looked nice and fancy. So that is this space, this area, and then we have the kitchen, which I'm still very much working on. I love it. I think it's adorable because it has all of this original stuff from when this place was built in the 80s. So I have a freaking Frigidaire. It's massive and I can put so much stuff in it. And like, I'm not a huge fan of this color of cabinet, but also it's original from the 80s, so I kind of don't want to touch it. I have this nice squeaky spot on the floor, so I gotta look out for that.
It's okay. It's okay.
I have all my cute vintage style pink appliances. Hello. Very looking forward to cooking videos in this space. This is the other shelf that I got from Goodwill. This is how this turned out. This is where my little bunnies are. I think it looks very cute in pink and blue. Don't yell at me for painting it. This table I would like to paint, hopefully at some point, because it really is just, because I tried to do the tablecloth, but it just like did not look good because it's this square shape and I can't find a square tablecloth. So I kind of just want to paint it, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'm still in the process of organizing everything, so my cabinets are still, I still don't like know where everything is, but I have so much kitchen storage space. Can you look at all of these cabinets? Like, it's incredible. These I was using before for like pens and pencils and stuff, but I've been using these for little snack items. And I think that works really well as opposed to just having everything kind of in a pile. Look, like that looks so nice. Like I have my tea in here. I have my little vitamin C beverages. Have some little just like snacky snacks. I think that looks very nice. And then I have all my baking supplies right here. That's there at the moment. This unfortunately is burned into the countertop, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about that. These little bunny towels. I have storage under the stove, which is awesome. I have so much space here. Like, there's so much space. But look at, I know under the kitchen cabinets are like not supposed to be real, but it's so funny to me that these aren't real. This though, this is real. And this one, that's real. That's real storage right there. So luckily this perfectly fits my batteries, so that is my battery drawer. And then this I'm just using for like dishwasher stuff, I guess, because what else can I put in there? Also, for the cabinets up here, what do people put in those cabinets? Because like, I don't, I'm tall, and even I can reach it, but like it's a struggle. It is very much a struggle. And then this is the bathroom, and I'm so excited about the bathroom. Look at this. Look at it. Oh my god. This looked very different when I got here, but the floor was falling to pieces, so we decided to just redo everything and make it look fantastic. So I don't have any, I have before pictures, but I don't have any progress pictures because it was a whirlwind. But look at these beautiful pink tiles and these blue walls and my flamingo towel and my laundry bag and this curtain. Oh my god, but it's so, I am still kind of wary about this because this isn't fully, this is a tension rod and it doesn't want to tense. So I have had this fall on me in the shower a couple of times because it just won't tense up. So I'm still trying to figure that out because I figured it out in the other room. I just can't figure this one out. But this is like brand new. Look at, it's so nice. I want to keep it as nice as I can because it's so nice. And I don't want people to yell at me and be like, oh my god, you replaced the floor. Oh, but it looked so original and so 80s. It didn't. It was peel and stick tile. It was peel and stick tile. And it was rotting. So also the walls had been painted white before, so that was not original at all. So I think this, if anything, looks more 80s, especially with this countertop. Incredible. So I know this video has gone on forever because I feel like there was no way that I could make it short. So this is the new place. I'm so excited about it. I am still very much getting used to everything though, so it's gonna be exhausting for a while. Juno, wanna come out and say hi? Hi. Listen to those tippy tappies. I love the tippy tappies. Hi. Good girl. Hi. Good morning. Hi, good girl. Hello.